My Hero Academia Vigilantes, Episode 7, titled Major. And yeah, we're actually back and we're on time with this review. Let's talk about it. Alright, guys, Brent here back. We cover all things Marvel, DC, Lord of the Rings, anime, gaming, Star Wars, and more. This time, My Hero Academia Vigilantes. And it was a pretty dang solid episode. It is very enjoyable. And for me, it was extra hilarious because all of the propaganda about America was about 1,000% correct. That was nail on the head there. There was zero wiggle room. They had us dead to rights. Captain Celebrity is definitely what you would expect if America went on a branding tour and tried carrying itself around Japan. Japan is modest. Japan is hardworking. Japan is humble. America? Are you kidding? We're like the exact opposite. We try and cut corners. We try and do things flashy. We only do things because we want recognition. It is the exact opposite way. Like if you look at what, say, like a Japanese YouTuber versus an American YouTuber and the quality of difference and everything that they have going on, night and day different. Night and day different. But at the same time, like Captain Celebrity versus All Might, no question. All Might is a far cooler and more creative character than Captain Celebrity. Sure, Captain Celebrity has these insane powers of flight and strength and is able to carry cruise ships and he's able to get dancing cheerleaders and create this social media train where he has the one of the worst songs I've ever genuinely heard in my life out there for his song each and every time that he has to wait for in order for him to go and save the day. Yeah, let's just go and wait and rely upon other people to set up everything we have going on here. It's like the same reason I have issues with like when people used to line up and just, all right, we're going to line up over here and you're going to line up over there and this is how we're going to do our warfare. We're going to shoot first and then you're going to go next. It's like why are we going ahead and doing this? This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You're a hero. People are in danger. Act now. Don't act later. And for whatever reason, he just seems to think that his brand doesn't stink. And for once, Knuckle Duster's like exactly nail on the head here. He's like, he is Captain Calamity. Wherever he goes, well, Captain Catastrophe, Captain Calamity would also not be a bad one. But Captain Catastrophe is wherever he's gone, lawsuits have followed. The lawsuits have followed because the captain keeps trying to put his little captain in you without consent, which is not okay under any circumstances whatsoever. Captain Catastrophe is a nightmare. And no wonder he has a PR team because he spends 5 seconds in Japan. He already built the cheerleader squad, a bunch of people to sing about him, and he's already trying to hit on the head cheerleader because how many jock stereotypes can we hit nail on the head here within one episode? Because we've hit several. The ego, the muscles, trying to date the cheerleader, trying to be a playboy. You kind of get the picture here. The tights is probably just like the exact topping for that one, just to be like, yep, everything is now complete. And now we're just trying to deal with the repercussions of everything going on here. Because Captain Celebrity, while he's trying to do good, he's just here for the money. We all know it. This is exactly why Stain exists. If Stain ends Captain Celebrity, I don't think I would bat an eye. It just would make sense because Stain hates heroes who aren't heroes for the sake of being actual heroes and actually enacting justice. Captain Celebrity, he's just causing problems. He literally looks like what the creators of the universe involving the Incredibles was all about. Heroes went too far, people got injured. Captain Celebrity seems like the exact person to cause that to happen. Like 1000%. So for him to be out here in Japan is going to be a whole night and day shocker. And sure, people will be warm to him at first. It's like, oh, you are saving lives. But once you kind of get to know the individual, then we're going to kind of be like, whoo that is some stereo stank involving that individual. And now with, we had a kaiju attack, we had a building falling down to the ground, and we had a dog that, Captain Catastrophe didn't want to save. That's not really what I'd call an ideal scenario or a great start. Sure, beating up this kaiju monster is something, and sure, we have the building was saved and the individuals were properly saved. But all of that is because of Koichi. Koichi was able to be boots on the ground, point out exactly where the gigantification monster was. The second time, he was able to isolate where exactly the people who were going to end up becoming victims were and save them. Also, he was able to figure out where that dog was and go ahead and risk his life to save the dog. Why in the world is anyone putting up with the shenanigans that are ensuing involving Captain Catastrophe? But at the same time, Captain Catastrophe tries to take things one step further. He tries taking Makoto, or as Koichi sees it, his girl, because the man has not realized he's being played like a fiddle. His brain is still very, very simple. He's a college student who can be played by any woman at any time for any reason. And right now, our current reason is that he's kind of a bozo. He's very, very focused on using her to be the person who helps normalize his life. And I'm not saying him and Popsep to ever get together because there's a huge age difference and it's absolutely wrong. I'm looking at you, MHA fandom. Don't ship this. Don't push for this. Koichi should just stay over here, isolated and focus on learning everything he can from Knuckle Duster to help save lives. But instead, Koichi's mother has now decided to visit. And his mother, he's terrified of. She puts the whole new level of fear into him, the likes of which he has never seen before. At this moment in time, he's absolutely petrified because he's been lying about his school, about his job, and he says he has an amazing girlfriend. Koichi, my dude, there's simpler lies than that. You can say, I've been seeing someone casually. We're not yet ready to call it official. It's really simple. Sounds like a good thing to do. But now that his mother has arrived post credits, we're all in for a show next week as he tries to tell his mother that Makoto is his girlfriend, which will upset Popsip for absolutely insane reasons, which will be hilarious to find out and watch play out in front of our eyes for all of us to go ahead and enjoy. But again, Koichi, you dug yourself a hole. I don't care if you're a hero or not. Good luck, my friend, and good luck to you hitting that lovely subscribe button. It's red, it's free, it's down below. I'll offer up a little circle here in the center just shortly for you to hit the subscribe button. I have a Brett for Geek Variants. I'll see you in the next episode.